Greetings to you viewers. We are at the JB Marks Municipality in Potchefstroom, where we will be interviewing the mayor of the JB Marks Municipality, hearing his side and point of views, which he will be giving us this today.
Now let me first thank the viewers at home and also greet you, Mamello, and the team for the interview.
Thank you. Mr. Mayor, is there any progress on repairs by Cllr on the national road? Can you briefly share what the outcomes is so far and any next step to be expected?
No, thank you very much, Mamello. Maybe to just go back a little bit, the idea of roping in Cllr, it emanated from a discussion that the mayors of the district, led by the district executive mayor, Num. We had a lot of discussions around challenges affecting our people in the district, and one of them, it was the state of the road, of our national roads that are actually passing across our municipalities. And as a result, we then tasked the district executive mayor to engage with the MEC to get us the minister, Qhele, so that we can then rope in other stakeholders and make sure that intergovernmental relations in practical terms are actually observed. And that meeting, I think it actually ended to what we saw when the minister came. What then transpired after that, we had 3 meetings coordinated by the minister, where he roped Cllr and other role players, and we raised our issues, our concerns, in particular issues of cohesion in terms of planning across different levels of government. And we were given the necessary audience by the minister, and all the resources were then pulled together to actually come to what we saw when the minister was here. And already, like you saw, the program, it actually crosses across the 3 municipalities, JB Marks, Matlosana, and Makwasi Hills. And you remember that the bad state of the road mostly was in Volmaranstad and in Matlosana as you exit Matlosane towards Matlosane Mall. In Potch, there were some pockets of areas that we were not happy with, and as a result of our discussion with the minister in Cllr, we then pointed out to those areas, and subsequently it's history now. A lot of work has happened, almost more than 60% of the work. When the minister was here, we could confirm it was done, and we are hoping to conclude the program by end of July in terms of the areas that were identified to be actually repaired by Cllr.
Okay. I'm aware that there was a budget that was set aside, approximately 45 million for the N12 National Road. And in his statement, the Transport Minister indicated that the government must be known as to resolve people's issues, and also that there is money and money must be prioritized towards fixing roads. What are your thoughts on the statement, Mr. Mayor?
Look, as the current administration, not just from national, also at the local level, we have taken a similar posture that the minister has taken, because we share the same sentiments that at some point our forebearers like Agostino Neto in Angola actually spoke about the same issue, that leaders, elected leaders, they should be preoccupied by resolving problems affecting people, and this is exactly what we're doing. As this administration, we are actually running around making sure I can actually speak about JB Marks. Also, our internal roads were at a very bad state. So as we're closing our books, we had a 14 million that was actually not spent. When we adjusted the money to deal and fix our potholes in and around JB Marks, both in Potch and in Ventersdorp. And a lot of progress has actually happened with the 14 million in actually addressing the state of roads. In the new budget that will be actually approving tomorrow, we have also set actually a chunk of money that actually would add on the 14 million that actually has been spent so far for the filling of potholes.
Thank you. And in light of the minister's announcement of his commitment to fix the country's potholes, which he announced in his recent visit, will the campaign include roads within the JB Marks municipality as well?
Taking tune from that, because that is actually an instruction if you listen from the minister properly, because the minister was indicating that the cabinet, in a week or two, they'll be finalizing the plan to address potholes across the country. But we are not going to fold arms as municipalities. As I indicated in the parting point, I indicated that we have, in the budget that we are approving tomorrow, we have set aside more than 94, 95 million just to deal with the state of infrastructure in and around of JB Marks, because at least we had some reserves that we are going to tap from to make sure that we actually address our challenges, not just road, but also of your water leaks, your sewer, and other infrastructural programs that you might think of. So we are going to be attending to that. And the other issue that we are going to do to actualize what the minister spoke about is to make sure that once we have adopted our budget, we start to move away from sitting in offices and we go directly to where problems are. And if it's possible, we can hint to our communities that this week, this is what we'll be observing. These are service delivery programs that will be rolling out, and the executive will be on the ground to make sure that those policy statements we made when we approved the budget are really actually coming to fruition, and work it's actually starting to happen at the level of our wards and of our VDs, where people are mostly affected.
And based on the progress made so far, has SANRAL indicated when the N12 repairs will be completed?
Yes, in terms of the report that we got, the understanding is that most of the municipalities where the work is happening, we have exceeded actually more than 60% to 70% of the work, and we are hoping to conclude the remaining work by end of July this year.
And for the benefit of our viewers, is it better to mandate a national road repairs to SANRAL as a standard so that municipalities could only focus on local roads?
Look, as you would know that categories of roads are classified. You have roads that belong to national and provincial, and we are then expected to attend to roads that are municipal bound. So it is indeed a correct thing, because part of the discussions that unfolded before we agreed with SANRAL as to what needs to happen, it was to say that we clarify and demystify the challenges around which roads are supposed to be handled by which level of government. So out of those discussions, we then agreed that all the provincial and national and provincial road that passes in our area of jurisdiction, they would be attended by the two respective government level at the provincial and national level. And then we'll have to attend to our interior roads that are part and parcel of our jurisdictions as municipalities.
And last but not least, in what ways is the local economy in the JB Marks municipality benefiting from the N12 repairs project, if at all?
Look, just in JB Marks, there was one main contractor appointed, and who managed also to appoint two subcontractors locally from the province. And out of that, 29 laborers were also appointed to assist with your labor-intensive work that is expected to go with the program. But that is not all, as I indicated, that as part of what we are also doing, for example, in JB Marks, out of the 14 million that we set aside to finalize the outstanding financial year that ended now in June, we also appointed 34 companies, and those companies, they also appointed two subcontractors to help and repair roads across JB Marks in Potch and Ventersdorp. And so that, in a nutshell, it's also a beneficial point to our emerging entrepreneurs who are participating in this program of pothole filling.
Okay. No, thank you very much, Mr. Mayor, for your time. That's it from now from Platinum Northwest TV News.
Now, let me also thank you very much and the team, and appreciate that you came and to make sure that our people understand what government does, so that they don't just see things happening without being properly informed of these activities. And we really believe that platforms like media and social other platforms, they play that critical space in making sure that our people get information firsthand, and they can then use it optimally to their benefit. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
No, thanks.
Viewers at home, we have heard the executive mayor of the JB Max Municipality, whereby he said that SANRAL will complete its project at the end of July. I am Mamello Hector from Platinum Northwest TV. Till we meet again. Thank you.
Platinum Northwest TV. Welcome to a new world of television. Check out shows like Street Vibes and Bring Out Lamakusheshe with spinners and bikers as we take a tour of the Platinum Province via Bokoni Buphirima. Checking in on our daily lives, of course. Platinum Insider brings the juice at home and nothing we unwind. All of this and more on Starsat channel 120 from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Platinum Northwest TV.